Ever wonder what happens to that plastic bottle of cola after you throw it out? After we open them, drink them, and dispose them? What is the life of a plastic bottle afterwards? Well, there are three roads that these plastic bottles can take. The first road is going to the landfill. It produces leachate and also releases methane, which is a very important greenhouse gas. The second road is when it's disposed to the ocean, going to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And the last road is when it's recycled, which is more environmentally friendly. But what is the current situation in Hong Kong? Well, in Hong Kong, 19.5% of all municipal solid waste is from plastic. There aren't many industries that can help recycle these plastic bottles. So how are plastic bottles related to climate change? The relation between the two, although indirect, is a fairly simple and obvious one. Plastic bottles use energy in the production stage. It takes vast quantities of fuels such as petroleum and natural gas to make and ship them around the country or the world. Extracting these non-renewable fuels consumes energy and releases greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide. These gases amplify the greenhouse effects and cause changes to climate patterns. For instance, the production of 1 kg of PET, the most commonly used plastic for bottles, requires the equivalent of 2 kg of oil, energy, and raw material. Burning 1 kg of oil creates about 3 kg of carbon dioxide. In other words, per kg of plastic, about 6 kg carbon dioxide is created during production and incineration. So if every person in Hong Kong University uses one bottle a day, the university would have released 3,500 kilograms of CO2 into the atmosphere. That is a rather shocking number. Walking around university, you would see multiple vending machines in every corner you turn. Students buy a drink, finish it, and throw it away. But what if these vending machines became greener? Instead of using disposable bottles to store the drinks, can we use our own reusable bottles? So our new vending machine requires consumers to bring their own container to fill it with the drinks. It is a kind of dispenser, where the price of the drink is based on the volume dispensed. The consumer can choose the drink they want, the volume they need, put their container into the machine, pay, and the machine will fill the container with drinks. It is very environmentally friendly because it encourages consumers to bring their own bottles, so no plastic or metal waste could be generated. All traditional brands of drinks can be found in our new vending machine. Well, what if people forget to bring their own container? It's simple. Pay and buy one from our machine. Our machine will sell biodegradable plastic containers, and once you return the bottle, you will also earn some money back. But of course, we encourage people to reuse our bottles. So what kind of impact will this make in Hong Kong? So assuming that a person buys one bottle of drink a day, they will use 365 bottles in a year. That means in Hong Kong, you will produce about 10 million plastic bottles in a year. However, if we implement our vending machines, ideally every student should only require to use one bottle, no matter in a day or in a year. This can reduce the amount of bottles used from 10 million a year to only 30,000 a year. Also, after this idea is successful, we hope to expand access to this green vending machine to other universities and further to the streets of Hong Kong. Imagine the decrease in the amount of plastic bottles. Consumer power can influence producer to reduce the production of plastic and metal cans for the beverages, which can significantly reduce the emissions of carbon dioxide. And the amount of waste sent to the landfill will also decrease, as well as the greenhouse gases emitted. What other strategies can we use? First of all, we want to implement a membership program for the vending machines. Customers can collect points from every time they bring their own bottle, and after a certain amount, rewards will be given. Remember the three roads of the plastic bottles? All of them have an impact on the fate of the earth. But with a greener vending machine, there's a new road for these plastic bottles. They can be reused. This can reduce the amount of greenhouse gases emissions and further improve the current climate change situation.